Hello, this is Dr. J back with some more Let's Play Advance Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp Blind, here in the middle of the final mission of the first campaign. It's been a slog, it's been over an hour and a half. I think the tide is turning in our favor, but there's still a lot of fighting left to be done. Let it commence. Actually, I think the very first thing I'm going to be doing is resetting the turn, because that was probably not the most optimal way to go about that. What do I mean? I mean, if I really want to just take this guy out, I think I should have attacked from this side. Or I could go after the enemy tank instead. Actually, yeah, let's do that. I almost didn't even see that tank. There. Honestly, that's more important. But, it's still more important that I prevent this guy from capturing the city than taking this airfield. There we go. I guess you can take over the duty of starting to capture this airfield. I'm starting to think it's never going to happen, because I'm pretty sure he's going to get meteored before he finishes. You are clearly a dead tank. Do a little damage before you die, I suppose. You keep healing up, and let's... You know what? We need artillery, to be honest. Yeah. Enough tanks. Let's build artillery. Artillery are great for clearing log jams like this, because they actually have the range. Now, of course, we also have plenty of artillery from our artillery specialist here. And it may finally be time to activate his special ability.
Don't get me all riled up.
Oh, we're taking things slow. Alright, Grit.
Snipe attack.
This has already taken so long. That may have been a little bit of a waste, because I'm pretty sure I'm only going to be able to hit him with 2 artillery, but... Honestly, I was never going to get to use that ability if I didn't use it at some point. Okay, what to target? Whatever we target is dead, so... Let's start on the enemy artillery. I think in a log jam like this, whoever wins the artillery battle wins, basically. So if I wipe out his artillery and mine are not wiped out, that should be my victory, in theory. Like so. Okay, Meteor Strike is ready to go. Might as well create a nice cluster of infantry for him to target with it. You keep healing. Let's use this, in my opinion, very cool looking fighter. This may be my favorite of the fighter designs. It really looks European to me. What does that remind me of? Is it the Gripen or the Draken? Like one of those two fighter jets. But yeah, it really looks European to me. Anyways, let's use it to destroy this copter. Get out of here. This ballsy fellow is going to cross the mountain and then get murdered by everything on the other side. It's not the smartest move, but it's what he's... Well, I was going to say... Well, he's choosing to do, but honestly I'm ordering him to do it. Because I am an evil and cruel commander. And I don't really have anything better to do with him. Don't think I can afford another missile launcher, can I? Or, you know, ground-based rocket launcher. No, not quite. I'm 500 short. Maybe I'll just build 2 artillery instead. Whatever. Sounds good to me. Reasonable turn. Thank you, Grit. Your contribution to the battle is appreciated. Don't ever think otherwise. Sammy's turn. Sammy's another one where she's never going to have a good chance to use her ability. Because, I mean, yeah, I can power up her infantry, but there are 4 hit points, so who cares? I'm just going to use it now, just because it applies a small buff to her other units as well. And I think that will be slightly helpful in this situation.
I'm unbeatable.
Besides, it'll charge up again. Problem is, if I wait for the perfect time to use the abilities, I just end up never using them at all. So I might as well just use them at an imperfect time instead. Good. And you know, the small power boost that is applied will help with sending these lights against this group of mediums. I mean, that wasn't great, but it would have been even worse if she weren't powered up. And there, see? That was pretty good. Even powered up, 4 on 10 is not very favorable, so capture instead. That fighter's inside the range of my anti-air, but not inside the range of this fighter. That went well. That went so well, I think even my damage fighter can finish the job. Beautiful. And that's an enemy bomber. Not seeing much anti-air. I mean, there's this and this, but they're not long range. I think I can send my bomber in. You know, get it ready anyhow. Let's not get it too close, because I don't want it to get meteored. Have it just wait on the fringe right there. And let's have her save up some money. I don't know why I've decided Sammy's going to be my Air Force supplier. I guess because she and Grit control our airports, and I have Grit making artillery instead, so that's why. And somebody's got to do it. It's not going to be Andy. Andy's never capturing his airfield. I know, Sturm. I know. Lay it on me. Oh. And here I was trying to get my bomber out of range of that. Interestingly, it never destroys anything. It just reduces them to 1 or 2 hit points. Well, so much for my Air Force, I guess. Quiet stomach, good lord. Ugh. Sturm's counterattacks are always so brutal. Okay, well. Once it's Grit's turn, his fighter can shoot down that bomber. That'll be good. Of course, it's Andy's turn first. Hey, the dude capturing the airfield actually didn't get meteored. One more turn and he'll have it. Incredible. Is Andy finally going to capture the airfield? I have a lot of damaged stuff. This might actually be an actual good time to use Hyper Repair.
Hyper repair.
Incredible. Let's save up our money for a good unit. I think. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. And yeah, his turn's over. Alright. Don't think there's any air units in range. Oh, idiot, there's the bomber. Duh. Maybe I won't destroy it with the fighter. Maybe I'll destroy it with the anti-air rockets. Get stuffed. Grit really showing his worth here. Now that I have some artillery up to help out. Oh, this is a thing of beauty. Good job, Grit. Kill this punk. I was gonna have that infantry cross the mountains, but... Oh, come on. Whatever. Any air units for my fighter to target? Surprisingly enough, yes. Why not? Doesn't have anything else to do. Okay, he can't make it that far. It's very strange because... when I ask what his attack range... Oh, of course, his attack range is 1 south of the fighter. Okay, right. Sorry, that was me derping. Okay, you have no targets, in other words. But I tell you what, sit just outside the range of the enemy fighter and wait for it to come down and then fly out and kill it. And as for the artillery, there's plenty more where that came from. And some random infantry. That's still under repair. You can repair the factory, right? Might as well. There we go. Should probably kill that guy before he takes Sammy's city. Especially because Sammy doesn't really have anything to deal with it. Yeah, okay. Oh, whatever. We prevented a next turn capture. That's what we were after. And that's it for Grit's turn. Pretty uneventful, although he did take some things out with his artillery, so well done to him. Sammy's Air Force just got wrecked. So send them back for repairs, I guess. And keep up the pressure on this guy who's trying to capture my city. Yeah, line up for repairs, guys. I was gonna build another fighter or something at my airport, but I guess that's not happening, so let's build some artillery instead. And maybe a medium tank to throw into the fray, or nah, let's save our money. Wow, Sammy does not have much to do. I could finish this guy off, and why not? Get out of here. It's my city. Shoo. And yeah, that's it for Sammy. I had big plans for her Air Force till it got meteored. I see my cat approaching. Yeah, kill my infantry. They're cheap. I don't care that much. Well, go on. Come in my lap then, girl. What did I just lose? Okay, a rocket artillery. Good, his fighter came into range of mine. That's what I was waiting for. Gosh, we are still fighting over the center here. Oh, right. It's not Grit's turn. I'm never going to stop making that mistake. Okay, this one can't get in range to do anything. Did you see that? Did everyone see that? Andy captured the airfield after, like, what turn is it? After, like, 15 turns, he finally did it. Well done, Andy. Kinda sad that this medium tank can't really enter the fray this turn. But it can't. Let's build another one, I guess. Should maybe start saving up for more of an Air Force. If everybody builds an Air Force, eventually we'll get somewhere. That went okay. Light tank. Counter it with a medium. Or I could build a missile artillery and take it out with that. Rocket artillery, whatever. Do it the Grit way. No targets. Pretty uneventful turn for Grit again. And yeah, we're kind of all just sitting here waiting to resupply and so on and so forth. I could temporarily move this bomber off the airfield to build another one. Or I could build more artillery. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe anti-air. Huh, so many options. Let's build an anti-air. It's fairly cheap too. And other than that, I think it's mostly just let's heal up the dead Air Force some more. Good grief, it's gonna take so long to repair all of those. Yeah, not much for Sammy to do this turn. That was pretty brutal when Sturm meteored the Air Force. I kind of didn't expect it. I thought he was going to meteor my giant cluster of units in the center like he had every previous time. Wow, one-shotted. It would be nice if I could take all 3 of my CO's turns at once. So that I didn't have to... Okay, that was rude. But hey, he came right next to my anti-air, so that was obliging. So that, for example, if one of Grit's units is in the way of one of Andy's units, which is no longer true, but it was until 3 seconds ago, then it wouldn't be a big deal because I could just move Grit's unit out of the way. But since I can't do that, I have to do them in a specific order. It means my different CO's armies can trip over each other sometimes. Well, that was effective. Oh, so close. You've been doing pretty well lately, Andy. We're getting there. Get out of here. Yeah, you're not quite full. Heal up there. How's Stern's Meteor coming? I constantly have to worry about that. Okay, it's got a ways to go. Partly because we haven't been destroying much in recent turns. We've just been consolidating and repairing and so on. Should I save up? Maybe. I think so. Andy doesn't get money very fast because he hardly has any cities, but there's not much to be done about that. He is in the process of trying to capture the one city that's available. Now, what can you do with your artillery, Grit? Destroy that. That's a good start. My cat's kind of doing gyrations in my lap, and now she's rabbit kicking my stomach. You're not making this easy, girl. Nice. That seems like a good place to be for being able to target a lot of stuff. Any targets for... yeah. It's kind of a suicide run, but let's mess up this helicopter a bit. There we go, it's pretty damaged. That'll greatly reduce its effectiveness. And give the enemy something else to shoot at. I guess the AAs will make quick work of it, but... And that's another turn for Grit. Now, as for you, you just did something very rude. You destroyed one of my crippled fighters. I mean, I guess not a big deal. It had 1 hit point. It was pretty useless anyway. And thanks to that, you came in range of my AA gun, so... it wasn't a great move on your part, but it was still rude. And in the meantime, let's just keep building rockets, I guess. Park artillery here, and here, and here. Just all around my central armor pocket. And we'll bombard them from all sides, and eventually we'll get something done, right? That's the thinking. It's the theory. It sounds good on paper. Only 29,000... whoa! That is some impressive range. Wow, impressive damage, too. Man, those artillery pretty much do damage at 1-to-1 in terms of their hit points and the damage they do. It's pretty crazy. And he has me log jammed really bad. Here comes that stupid heli, but I damaged it, at least. Oh, so much for capturing that city. I think I'm going to destroy that heli with Grit's anti-air that's parked right there, so that's fine. Also leading the way with your artillery. Brilliant play. Well done to you, Sturm. What a tactical genius you are. Thing is, he's rebuilding and sending in units faster than I can even destroy them. Maybe I should have attacked something with my MLRS. Let's restart the turn. Probably can get one more kill if we do that, I bet. Maybe not. Not unless we can one-shot this. Oh, we did. Okay, great. That was helpful, actually. Yeah, one extra kill. Worth it. Especially considering the rate at which Sturm replaces his reinforcements. Man, the casualties are unreal. What a meat grinder. He's like those World War I generals that just threw division after division into the teeth of machine gun trenches. Fighting General Hag over here. Alright, it's not Grit's turn. Oh boy. Alright, someday we'll capture this city. Someday we'll make it happen. Should I save up for a bomber? Maybe, maybe. I think maybe I will. Oh, good. Don't know how much I need it. Why not? Let's use it.
You can't hide. Snipe attack.
At least 4 of my units. Well, yeah, 4. Of course, I would have destroyed that heli anyway, but I'll have 3 units that will benefit from this, and that's honestly not bad. Cat's still rabbit kicking my stomach. Alright, this is helping. This massive artillery bombardment. Oh, bye Jolene. She got tired of rabbit kicking my stomach, I guess. It's only fun for so long before it starts to get annoying. I mean, it never gets annoying for me. It's not like it hurts. I meant for her. Eventually she gets tired of it. Decides to find something else to do. Oh great, it's ready to go. Chances are he's going to blow up my artillery army. I mean, that would be the sensible thing to do, considering how much damage it's doing. I'll try to spread them out. I don't know exactly what the area of the meteor is. I vaguely have a feeling like it's a 3x3 area with a little cross sticking out of it. Maybe. Something like that. In which case, I guess if he dropped it here, it could get all these artillery, but whatever. I'm not positive that's the actual area of effect anyway. I guess let's build an artillery here and one up here. Keep sending them in from multiple angles. What'll be faster? This way? Or up? Probably up. Or north. Hey, the bomber's almost repaired. Let's send the AA down this way. One more turn we can start repairing the fighter. I guess let's save up for more air units. And yeah, not much to Sammy's turns lately.
Fear is all you have left.
No, not really. Although I do fear this ability, I won't lie. Okay, that's what I expected. They're starting to run low on ammo anyway, so it's not the end of the world. And I've got a whole other wave of artillery coming from the west, so... Yeah, I mean, it's not great, but that could have been worse. Oh, I think he also damaged my medium. I don't think it was at 1 hit point before. Okay, yeah, the fact that he also got my frontline tanks is not great. Oh, right, it's not Sammy's turn. Very slowly we are pushing Sturm back. Very, very slowly, but we are making it happen. Bomber? Bomber. And yeah, that's it for Andy's turn. Anything in range? Oh, heck yeah. Well, is it worth a shot just to... Yeah, let's do it. Don't want it retreating, repairing back to full, and coming back to be a pain. Plus this staggers my artillery a bit more, and that's... Well, I don't know, is that a good thing? Started saying that's a good thing, and now I'm not so sure. Well, even a little damage is better than nothing. And I'm just gonna throw you guys forward to be distractions. Oh, and you can do a little damage to that fighter. Again, better than none at all. I swear, Grit's the only one with meaningful turns anymore. Okay, Bomber is ready to roll. Of course, there's a fighter here. But let's shoot it down, and then we don't have to worry about it. Yes, screw it. Surviving with 1 HP, I hate you so much. Probably out of range of this. Yeah, alright, whatever. So I'm going to be able to shoot down my bomber when it only has 1 HP left. Let's build another bomber. And this is nearly repaired after a bazillion turns. This guy's got enough fuel that he'll be able to move on to this and start healing next turn. And not really much else for Sammy to do. Not much for Sturm to do either. Pretty uneventful turn by his standards. Of course, he's always cranking out insane numbers of units here in his giant base, but... In terms of attacking, he didn't do much. And hey, Andy got another city. Look at him go. Sometimes I wonder if I'm a little too hard on Andy. He tries. He's not a bad kid. He's just not the brightest, not the sharpest tack. But he's a good-hearted kid. Only 2 ammo? Should probably... where to go? Yeah, go here to reload. And build... I don't know, another artillery? Rocket artillery? Sure. Probably should have built a tank. I'm running real low on tanks. We've got artillery out the wazoo, but hardly any tanks. I think I should do something about that. Though, don't get me wrong, the artillery are quite helpful. But yeah, I should start building some tanks soon. I had a lot, but they've all been destroyed, basically. Almost all of them. Oh, right, and these guys who are all but dead. Except this guy. This guy's full strength. You go forward to take hits. Sure. Actually, no. Sit in the city. Be disrespectful. I am pretty much leading the way with my artillery now, which is not smart, but that's what happens when all you have is artillery. Well, Grit at least is going to continue making artillery, because that's what he's good at. Could make another bomber, though. Or a fighter. Let's make a fighter. There we go. Variety. I still like that fighter design. I think it's cool looking. Yeah, 15's pretty cool, too. Alright. Sure. It's a target. Come on, Sammy. That's embarrassing. You should one-shot stuff like that. The fighter's nearly dead. Sure. Send forth the AA. Prepare the bomber. Well, let's not get the bomber in range of this. Have it sit just outside that range. Ready to move in. Send this one to help. Start fixing up this fighter. You're... screw it, in good enough shape. Start rolling out. We are really low on infantry. Mech and APC, so it can actually get in the fight this century. And that's it for Sammy again. This is starting to look like inevitable victory territory. It's going to be bloody, it's going to be messy, there's going to be lots of casualties still. But we're pushing him back. And we are outproducing him at this point. So when Bomber gets first strike on AA, it seems to go quite well. Though maybe a better target would be this tank. Can't quite afford a medium. We're 500 short. Fine, I'll wait a turn. Okay, it's still got a ways to go. I love the range of Grit's artillery. It's so powerful. It's so powerful. It's ridiculous. Grit is definitely one of the strongest commanders, I think. Him and Eagle both seem real strong. And Max is surprisingly strong considering his pretty serious problem of his indirect attacks being so gimped. And that is legitimately a pretty bad handicap, but the fact that he's so good at direct attacks is a really good benefit. A really good benefit. Yeah, you just charge and be a target. Well, I don't know, do you have any things you can shoot at? No. Get in there and distract them. Nice. Alright, good turn, good turn. We're continuing to press the enemy, pushing him back, pushing him back. Yeah, we're starting to do damage right in the core of Sturm's own territory. That's when you know it's going well. First strike on the AA. Good, that went great. It really matters when you're doing AA versus Bomber that the Bomber gets the first strike. Then it does really well. If the AA gets the first strike, it does really well. This seems to be true. Now let's be gutsy. Let's get in there. And we really need more infantry so we can start capturing all this stuff. And Sammy, you're the infantry specialist, so start cranking them out for us. Really would have been faster just to go this way. Oh well. Keep on repairing that fighter. You didn't even finish it. Now this, because the AA got first strike, this is going to go badly for the Bomber. Yep. That was probably not very economical of me. The Bomber is very expensive. The AA really isn't. So the fact that I traded a Bomber for an AA was... It was not a good trade in terms of expenditure. But at this point, I just want to kill as much as possible, as fast as possible, even if it costs me. Because I really need to press into his territory and just start conquering everything. Like so. Speaking of infantry, you can build infantry too. There. Andy. And yeah, that guy's so messed up. Let's just keep having him repair. Alright, now Mr. Artillery Specialist. Nice, nice. It really is only a matter of time. It's been a long battle, Sturm. You have fought well, but it's clearly over. If you had any decency, you would surrender, good sir. But decency is clearly not one of your traits. Anything for the fighter to even shoot. Nope, this fighter. Sure, why not? Not much else for it to do right now. Take out the other AA. I mean, we're pretty much just bombing his city now. So it's going very badly for him, bombing and shelling it with artillery. You are pretty screwed here, Sturm. I'm sure you know it's over. You're just too much of a jerk to acknowledge that. There we go. Ah, the default should be wait, not drop. That fighter is going to take forever to get repaired.
Such power.
Oh boy, well this is going to set me back, because I'm sure he's about to obliterate my giant artillery army there that's been shelling him. Yup. Brutal. Yeah, that's rough. That's going to set me back. That's fine if we're luring out his tanks to where we can blow them up. That's not a bad thing. Oh, look at that. A shiny new chopper that hasn't even taken any damage. I look forward to blowing it up. Well, it's not over yet, is it? Whew. Long mission is long. I'm sure there's a faster way to get it done, but I'm not enough of an expert at the game to know what it is. Right, it's Andy's turn. Sure, use your power.
Time for a tune-up.
You've got a number of damaged units, so go for it.
Hyper repair.
Boy, do we have a lot of targets. Go for the AA, perhaps? Well, Kind of an even exchange, I guess. Pretty weak, but we did get meteored, so cut us some slack. Helicopter's blocking the tank from getting at anything. Infantry forward. Maybe I should try overwhelming him with quantity. Though if I have the money for a medium tank, that seems like a good purchase. I was saying I'm kind of low on tanks. Let's get a medium and a regular. That'll help flesh out our assault in a few turns. And these artillery have been reduced to worthlessness because they took so much damage, but let them do what little they can. It's not much, but it's something. It's not nothing. Oh look, we actually managed to blow something up. Look at this go. Oh yeah, we've got our fighter. I don't think there's any enemy aircraft. Oh, yeah, there is. There's this chopper. Get wrecked. Nice work. Wow, do we have a lot of targets. Medium tank, gotta go. Yeah, at least some of our artillery survived. I'm intentionally weakening a lot of his units instead of destroying anything. Partly I hope that makes his power gauge rise slower, though I don't really know the mechanics of how it works. Okay, it hasn't risen at all, so it doesn't go up until something's destroyed. It goes up on destruction, not damage. So it's good for that reason, and because weakened units don't exactly do much damage, so they're not really all that threatening. It's almost as good as straight up destroying something. Could take the helicopter, but again, at 1 HP, it's not like it's a big threat. Take out one of his AAs. There, weakening his forces left and right. I think we need some replacement artillery. It'll take him a while to get there, but nothing to be done about that. All right. Sammy's infantry can start getting in there. That fighter is still under repair. It's never going to be finished. Maybe save money this turn? I guess I could just build a mech, token mech, slowly start making his way toward the battle. Oh right, there's this bomber. Oh, and I have a lot of viable targets for it. Destroy the AA so that our bomber is safe. Okay. Even after dropping that meteor on our front line, we're still ravaging his forces. Look at him run. Look at his pathetic, crippled units trying to do damage. Okay, that one did some damage. And that bomber was pretty much dead anyway. And that's a full-strength tank squad. Okay, okay, he's still got firepower. Message received. Okay, and he does not like my bombers, to judge from the number of AA he's manufacturing. Andy's artillery may not be grits, but they're still pretty good. They get the job done. Get out of here. Alright, we've got lots of reinforcements on the way. That's it for Andy's turn. Quite have the range with that artillery. Alright, moving forward a bit. Any air units for our fighter? Well, there is, except it's completely surrounded, so our fighter can't get at them. Retreat for now, I guess. But be ready to swoop in again. Gone through almost another whole glass of water again. This is a 2 glass of water level. This can't be a 3-parter. That would be insane. I'm gonna lose my bomber because he built so much AA, but... Well, if I can cripple another one before I lose my bomber. It's done a lot of damage, so I think I got my money's worth out of it. Nice work, Sammy. You know what? 9 is good enough. And APC, just get in there to be a distraction. It's amazing how effective that is. The AI never learns. Maybe an attack copter. It's a lot cheaper than a bomber. So, and a little more versatile. Probably not a bad purchase. I'd build another APC and mech combo. Thing is, the APCs are kind of useless once they deliver their infantry, so that's $5,000 just to speed up delivery of the infantry. I don't know if it's cost effective. Yeah, let's just save our money. Thanks for wasting your attacks on my artillery. Or I mean my APC. I appreciate that. They never learn. Why? Why attack the APC? I don't know, but it's great. Okay, you know what? I think it is cost effective just because the APCs absorb so many enemy attacks. It's incredible. It's definitely an exploit, but I'm kind of okay with it. Because this mission's fairly ridiculous. Well, Andy's artillery are doing work. It's just because they're not grits. Don't underestimate artillery, I guess. Boy, that is a juicy meteor target right there. Yeah, he's halfway charged. There. Andy's just gonna build lots of solid frontline units to just keep sending down the center. Shove them down Sturm's throat. What a slog. It really does feel like World War I in the trenches. Oh boy. Fine, just to give you something to do. You're probably gonna get shot down, but... There, get wrecked. Take out the threat... Oh, right, you're not Andes. Oh, jeez Louise. Grit, not Andy. Andy has taken his turn. It's Grit's turn. Oh my gosh. I'm losing my mind. Nothing in range, really? Well, we can fix that.
You can't hide. Snipe attack.
Kind of strange that it makes it look like I'm shooting my own units. Oh wow, that is range. Yeah, go for the medium. Go on then. Wreck it. Beautiful. That was a good use of his power, actually. Even if only 3 of my artillery benefit from it, still very worth it. Take out the mediums. Nice. That was an expensive loss. He built those mediums and they just got blown up without getting to do anything. Love it. Alright, and the indomitable, the one and only Sammy. We'll take out the anti-air to remove the threat to my bomber. I wonder if I should just sit on his factories so he can't keep building stuff. Alright, let's take it out with the mech. On that note, let's use her power. We've been waiting so long.
Now it's my turn.
I think this is a reasonable time to use it.
Double time.
Don't know how much benefit we'll get out of it, but we'll get a little bit. At a minimum, we'll get this benefit. Yeah, you know what? That was probably a waste. Oh well, whatever. Nothing in range, huh? Well, at least these guys get to move a little faster. There's that. Not really much in the way of enemy air. Sturm seems to have given up on that idea. Well, just in case he changes his mind, let's get the fighter in range. Haha, you're looking a little panicky there, buddy. Oh my god, I really need to just take those factories. Look at everything he just built. Ugh. He really cranks out 4 units per turn. I need to take the factories, I need to take his cities, I need to shut down this economy. That's what I mean about having to take the turns in order. I could have moved this MLRS aside to put this guy in the city and start capturing it. If I could take turns out of order. Just take everybody's turn at once. But that is not a thing. Sure. You want to offer these guys up on the sacrificial altar of Grit's artillery? That's your decision? Not in range of that one, huh? Someday this massive line of artillery will arrive. And we'll have that much more firepower we can bring to bear. There's really no air units for this fighter to attack, but... So it'll just hang out there. Oh, that was dumb. I could have moved it on top of this factory. I mean, he probably would have just shot it down, say with this AA, but, you know. Okay. Speaking of that AA. I'm eventually going to lose this bomber, but it will have done so much damage first. Let's start capturing these cities and shut down his economy. Removed. Don't mind if I start capturing this. Let's put the APC on that factory. Ha! Can't build out of it now, can ya? Not until you get rid of that APC anyway. Love this one do something similar. We're just outproducing him and grinding him down. Oh, he's about to meteor us.
Such power. Meteor strike.
That's about where I expected it to fall. I mean, it was the most sensible place. It's where I had the greatest concentration of units. Sure, go. Whoa! Interesting. Look at that mist. That mist around his headquarters. That was real interesting. But it is amazing how good the APCs are at taking hits, because the AI is just obsessed with attacking them for some reason. Yeah, I don't care. That thing was nearly dead and running low on ammo anyway. Alright, this time he was only able to produce 3 units, and 2 of them were just mechs. Only one of them was a unit of real consequence. Alright. It's coming. The victory's coming. Oh my goodness, this mission is long. I'm sure it can be done much faster than this by someone who's more of a master of the game than me. But I bet it's long even if you are very good at the game. Whoa, this mission. Oh my gosh, that'll take so long. 10 turns? Come now. That's more like it. Let's save up for another medium. If I just cut out the animations entirely, that could save a lot of time. Part of me wishes I had done that. Just because this mission is so insanely long. But the animations are pretty good, and I'm fast forwarding through them, which makes them go really fast, so... I think it's fine. At this point, what I'm doing is a little bit rote. I'm not having to put too much thought into it anymore. Yeah, hell, I don't know. Let's not just throw you away. Fly out of range. My cat's playing with one of her toys. She's having a grand old time. You know what? Make a bomber. Oh, right. Which has to be made at the airstrip. Airfield, airport, whatever you want to call it. The nice thing about the aircraft is they can get to the action pretty quickly. You don't have to spend 20 turns going along the roads or climbing over the mountains. Alright. Sammy's stream of infantry is getting close. And her choppers are finally arriving. Ooh, AA is not a good opponent for them, however. Oh, only 16% damage? That's not much. But they can get to the action pretty quickly, and they can do something. Can you take its place? Yes. Uh-oh. She's getting the zoomies. My cat's getting the zoomies. Meow. What you meowing about, girl? Cats are ridiculous. Hey, look at that. For maybe the first time in my life, I remembered I had it down to get to weight with a loaded APC. Aren't you proud of me? Yeah, let's make Battlecopter. Bombers are better, but they're so expensive. Alright, I think that's Sammy's turn done. That's right, waste your turn on the APC, you fool. Uh-oh. He's actually targeting a sensible target. Oh, wow. Well, it was medium tanks. Ugh. Almost feels like we're stalemated. We're not. But it almost feels like we are. Good grief. Yeah, you're kinda hurt. Another city falls to the coalition forces. That's going to be quite the flood of infantry coming to capture his cities. So log jammed. Good grief, that's a lot of artillery en route. These are nearly dead. Let's just use them as bait and decoys. Take hits for us. They're too damaged to be useful. Even if I combined them, they'd only have 4, which still isn't useful. Oh, this fighter's gonna run out of ammo, or I mean fuel. Can it get back to the airport in time? Looks like it can. More uneventful turns. You won't do much, but you do a little bit. You. Every turn is much like the last, isn't it? Whew. This truly is a slog. Keep doing the same thing, and we're slowly gaining the advantage. Not really sure of any ways to speed this up. There, build bomber. Stomach keeps growling. I just don't care anymore. Enjoy my growling stomach. I can't make it stop. Sorry about that. Well, so much for that infantry squad. And that helicopter squad. And that tank squad. That's heavy casualties. And that was meant to be destroyed because it was already dead anyway. Oh my god, this is taking forever. You know what? It's reached the point. I'm just going to turn animations off. This is taking so long. I probably should have done that a while ago. He is occupying a factory, or a base, so keep on occupying it. Looks like that's it. Yep, that's it. Nothing is in range of Grit's artillery anymore. There's not much to say at this point. It's just so long. We know I'm going to win eventually. But I don't know how to speed it up.
Now it's my turn.
Okay, so we always see these animations no matter what. Even with animations set to all off. I mean, they're rare enough, it doesn't matter. But there truly seems to be no way to turn them off. Oh, you have no ammo. You have no ammo, okay. Let's see. Guess I didn't really get much use out of her power. Oh, did he build a helicopter? You cheeky swine. At least I finally get to use one of my fighters. Get out of here. Ooh, I can occupy more of his bases. I can, and I will. Well, that's 2 bases occupied. Now he's not sure I can get anybody onto that one. Unfortunately. I didn't notice in time. It's another turn done. I just... I've really run out of things to say. Oh, man. What a slog. The bombers can get in there fast. That's why I'm building a lot of bombers now. You are really just in the way. I mean, with 2 hit points left, what are you going to get done? Looks like that's it for Grit. Well, hang on. Hold on. Let's reset her turn. Should have done that with the helicopter. That's why the helicopter's there. Okay, take 2. With less derpage. There, this'll finish that stupid medium tank. Get wrecked. What a logjam. Sure. Oh wow, we have a lot of factories we could occupy if only we could reach them. Yes. Beautiful. Only 1 base is even free now. That's what I like to see. Make that 0 bases. I love it. Boy, a meteor dropped in the middle of my troops now would do so much damage. Oh, it's fighter time. Well, as soon as it's Grit's turn, and then Sammy's turn. You're full strength, right? Yeah. Well, actually, hold on. Yeah, let's have him do it. We could theoretically even get at his headquarters. And go for a capture victory. That's hardly worth it when the damage is that poor. Oh, that already belongs to me. I'm derping out. Sure, slowly capture. If all that he has to build from now are airfields, then now what I want is lots of fighters. Battlecopter. Get wrecked. Nice. There's not really anything for the artillery to shoot anymore. Yeah, what I need now are fighters. Let's see. Oh, right!
Oh, so close! I was so close!
Right, I got a victory from defeating all of his units. I don't need to capture his HQ. Oh, thank God. Oh my God, that mission was long. Wow.
I underestimated the strength of these worms. I had the superior army, the superior strategies.
Oh, get out of here, Sturm. You lost.
Beaten. My dream of world conquest. I vow to rebuild and return. When that time comes, I will challenge you worms yet again. And I will not lose.
And hey, this remake includes the sequel, so I guess we are going to be fighting you again at some point indeed.
That's it. Now's our chance.
Oh, cool. We get an ending cinematic. Oh, there's the captured Sonya.
By my calculation, you've left enough of an opening that reinforcements should arrive in about...
He even put her in a jar.
You are trying my patience.
That is some real damsel in distressing when you get put in a jar.
Sonya!
I'm getting real Saturday morning cartoon vibes from this.
A hologram? I guess he got away.
Chibi cartoon or not, I would still date Sammy. What a babe. Or Nell, for that matter. Or Sonya. This game has good waifus, what can I say?
Yeah.
We did it. Wow, that had such Saturday morning cartoon vibes. Felt like I was 9 years old again watching Cartoon Network or something. Yeah, Olaf, you're an idiot.
Oh dear. Yes. Well now.
Why are you so much more loyal to Blue Moon than to us? It must be all the romantic tension from the ridiculous love triangle. He couldn't handle it. I guess I don't blame him. That would grate on a guy. At least until the sequel.
Roger.
Still worried about Eagle? I really think Sammy has a thing for Eagle. And him and Grit are probably the two coolest characters, so one could say she has good taste. Interesting that it picked Sammy for the rank D. Yeah, probably deserved. That it picked Sammy for this picture, considering that we had Andy and Sammy and Grit. Maybe it's because I used her the most. Yeah, get wrecked, Sturm. Get stuffed. Hey, and we can finally afford another CO. Oh, is it credits time? It's so slow, and I can't speed up the text. Cosmoland, what a hilarious name. But peace is a fragile thing, especially when there's sequels to be had. Stay vigilant until not very long from now at all, actually, like next video. Okay, no joke, for a second I read that as tank tops. Certain Sammy might cause that to be on my mind. Okay, well, this is already a retardedly... Oh, I can skip. Skip the credits. I was gonna say this is already a retardedly long video, but I could do a review while the credits roll. Oh, there's more. Oh, is this the credits? Okay, I guess the first thing was just reviewing my battle performance. Okay, fine. I'll do a quick review. Now, we're not done. There's a whole second game and a bunch of, like, optional content. We're gonna do a lot of that. Most of it, probably. But I might as well do a review now that we're done with the first campaign. I had high hopes for this, and those hopes have been met. It has met my high expectations. I've had a total blast playing this so far. The gameplay's really good. I mean, if you're not familiar with the series, you might not know it from just looking at it because it looks very cartoony and childish. So you might write it off as a simple game. But it's actually a pretty good, reasonably deep strategy game. The gameplay's really fun. It's very addictive and enjoyable. I can't really speak to the balance between the COs because I haven't tried versus mode yet. I suspect it's probably not great. Maybe intentionally so. The devs seem aware that some COs are weaker than others, so I don't know that making all the COs balanced was even their objective. Really, my only gameplay complaint is that the factions' only differences are cosmetic. They have exactly the same units. Now that makes it a lot easier to balance the different factions, but that's kind of a lazy man's way of doing the balance. It would just be even more awesome, just a notch higher, if the factions actually had some unit differences between them, like most strategy games. That would have been pretty awesome and would have made it even better. I love the game's aesthetic. I love the charm. The cartoony charm of it. Even though it's a war game, it is not a serious war game. It is not really treating the idea of war, the concept of war. That's not what this game is about at all. It's a very happy, bright, cartoony game that would be appropriate for children, although it's also very enjoyable even if you're an adult. The character designs are amazing. As cartoony as they are, there's still some pretty adorable waifus. And some pretty cool guys. So I like the characters. They're likable, they're colorful. Having a deep story and setting is not what this game is about. So it doesn't matter that the story and setting are kind of rubbish. I don't really detract points for that. But the story and setting are kind of rubbish. I mean, the story is just a total absurdity. There's no sense of depth or texture to the world at all. Like, the story is basically, we are Orange Star. A country called Blue Moon attacked us for no apparent reason. We repel Blue Moon. We then invade Blue Moon. We then invade another country that had nothing to do with any of it, Gold Comet. We are then confused why Gold Comet attacks us when we're invading them. We then do the same with Green Earth and get confused as to why they're attacking us. And then it turns out that there was some kind of mastermind who turns out to be Sturm, who made a clone of Andy for some reason, and had us all fight each other using the clone Andy. And then Sonya discovers his evil plot, and we go fight Sturm and beat him. That is a rubbish story. It's ridiculous. But it doesn't matter. It literally just doesn't matter. The game is super fun anyway. It's irrelevant that the story is just silly nonsense. If anything, it's appropriate. And honestly, with a war game that is supposed to be child-friendly, the story kind of has to be nonsense, because if it's at all credible or serious, it's going to get kind of dark and become less child-friendly. So that's fine. We got rank A. I'm pretty happy with that. Campaign clear. On a star rating... Oh, hold on. Oh, it's Nell. We did it. Look at that. We've got 2 medals now. Okay. I probably will. That sounds like fun. Ooh, the Cosmoland Challenge campaign. That sounds interesting.
Hey there.
I would have assumed that he was available by default. Apparently, I would have assumed wrongly. Oh, it's Clone Andy! Okay, alright, I understand. What was I saying? I don't even remember what I was about to say. Oh yeah, it's a little early to give this game a definitive rating because we're not done. We're like halfway done or less. But from what I've experienced so far, I think this game enters 4 out of 4 stars territory for me, and that's rare. Most games that I enjoy end up in 3-star territory, which is very solid. But this game might make it into the exclusive 4-star club. I'm enjoying it that much so far. We'll see if that holds up as I continue playing it. Let's go to the shop real quick.
Hey there. Woo-wee.
Yeah, we sure did. I thought this was Cosmo World. Is it Wars World or Cosmo World? You can't seem to make up your mind.
Come buy something.
Okay, so I guess I have a lot of things to purchase. Where do I buy this challenge campaign? I'm actually not sure. Okay, this is just music here and artwork, which is cool, but it's more important that I get actual content. Oh, okay, I go to... It's COs and more. Oh, it's only 1 credit? Well, I'd be a fool not to buy it. Thanks. Thanks, Hachi. You're a pal. CO dossier. Okay, that just details in the gallery. Alt colors. Each CO gets an extra outfit. That sounds cool. Sorry, Drake, but I'm gonna buy you. I am. But not yet, because Clone Andy became available, and I kinda liked Clone Andy. I really liked his evil smirk. His evil smug smirk. That was pretty good. Alright, we'll be back to this menu, obviously, and this one. There's like a gazillion maps we haven't purchased. This video is ridiculously long as it is. So we're going to call it there for sure, having completed the campaign. And gotten Clone Andy, and the challenge campaign. Next episode, I don't know what we're going to do, actually. We may check out the challenge campaign, we may... see if there's special challenges in versus mode. I'm pretty sure there were. We may see about going back and redoing branches we missed. We may start the second campaign. We have tons of options. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but you'll know in the next episode. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I'll see you then.